People are all like, you spelled the word wrong. You're an idiot. And I'm like, my an idiot what? Intro.
Oh, yeah, that's working.
Stink, stunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hi, welcome to Thunk Tank. My name is Calvin, and I was never real.
My name's Andreas, and I don't think that I was not real.
My name's Eric, and I'm definitely real, and I can prove it 100%.
Ooh.
Well, you can't argue with that.
No, you can't. Let's not.
Well, good point. Fantastic.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
why. This is how I won debate club.
Yeah.
Was
By
just
not
accepting
arguing?
the other person's premise.
Yeah, that's how debates work, right?
Yeah,
Just like somebody says something, it has to be true by definition.
Yeah,
right.
and
they-
you
if
go,
it wasn't
I-
true, they wouldn't say it.
I also
Yeah.
think that guy's thing that he said.
Who? What? Yes, yeah.
Is
yes.
the debater.
Just
Yeah.
take
What a-
the other guy's position.
Yes.
What a power move to be like, I second that.
I second
You know,
That's
that.
a
100% not how debate works, but it would be hilarious if
Yeah.
it did.
So I want to share with you the only thing I wrote down in advance for this episode today, which is a single one-liner.
Mm-hmm.
More like ivermectin is shit in my pants.
Okay.
Ivermectin. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
really hard to-
almost a
It's
pun.
It's almost a pun,
Almost
and
a
that's
pun.
all I've
Yeah.
got. That's all I've got
wow.
on paper.
Amazing.
Right?
I mean, it is kind of amazing that that's all you got.
Did you know
Yeah, I know.
ivermectin? Oh, fun fact about ivermectin: it's made from cells from aborted fetuses.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh, fuck, that was too good. That would have been too good.
Yeah. We could say it as though, and who's honestly
could.
smart enough to fact check us instead of just being blindly angry
Mhm.
The
about
one
whatever.
who's eating the apple flavored paste, that's for sure.
Apples.
Look, it's not even.
How do you
the-
like them apples?
It's-
Oh my god, I need that T-shirt.
It's
now.
not even
Oh,
the
fuck.
cure. It's not even the cure that the ivermectin stuff that has the fetuses in it. It's the apple flavor.
Yeah, it's the apple. The apple flavor secret. The apple flavoring
Yeah.
in the ivermectin horse paste secretly cures COVID. I can't even. I just sorry. That's too much. That's not okay.
I mean, have you heard that like what is it? Blue M&Ms?
Mm.
The blue is really good for you.
Yeah.
Like it
Oh,
does
yeah?
something that has like anti-cancer properties. It's not really good for you.
Like
It's
the
like
red
minorly
food
good.
coloring is bad for you, and the blue food coloring counteracts it.
Right, like in the Matrix.
Like in the
Yeah,
Matrix.
yeah, like in the Matrix.
Speaking of the Matrix, to completely derail us here, our last episode is our highest, most viewed, most watched YouTube video
Where
of
we
all time.
clickbaited the title with the Matrix movie
Yes,
title.
yeah.
Yeah, that was good clickbait.
It was really good clickbait. That's entirely my fault. Actually, it's twice. It's partially your fault, Eric, because of the other title that I put into the text, right? And I think that those two kind of like, you look at that, you're like, yeah, Matrix 4 spoilers. Okay, I know what I'm getting into. And
Yeah.
then they're like, you're looking at that thumbnail and you're like, what the fuck? What does that have to do? What does that have to do with it? Now I need to know.
Yeah, the disconnect between what the titles and
Yeah.
the thumbnail says is probably
Yeah, people
beneficial to our search metrics.
watched
Mhm.
it for like, a couple seconds.
Wow, a whole few seconds.
Yeah.
That's like probably like minute of viewing time. That's the most we've ever had.
That's the most.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Every minute is made out of seconds.
Thank you, Andreas.
Turns
for
out
that.
everything only just takes a number of seconds.
All things are just seconds, but
Away.
different.
All things are just seconds away.
Death is a second away.
Yeah.
The end of the universe is seconds away.
If you're feeling sad, call this number.
No.
Oh yeah, we've done that
no.
gag.
We've
Yeah.
done that gag too many
It's not
times.
even a
It's not even
gag.
exactly.
It's a sad thing.
Well, we're trying to avoid the gag.
Yeah, and the sad
Yeah,
things.
That's a hanging yourself joke.
No, stop it. Now we need to give out a phone number.
Yeah. So, did you have more there you wanted to talk about? Is there a
Well,
new movie that's coming out?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think there's like it's such a good like thing that we almost did it pretty much on accident. You know, I saw that like Matrix was trending, and so I'm like, okay, I'll talk about the Matrix, and then we'll get a bunch of views, and that's my scam for the week, right?
That's our only scam that's worked, by the way.
that we've even pursued. Yes, exactly.
100% of the scams we've tried have worked. I think that's a pretty good track record.
I had that for job interviews for a little while, and that was great.
100% success rate?
100% success rate. Got an offer every time.
Nice.
Yeah. It was really, that went away. That went downhill really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But boy, howdy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't have really anything else to add to that in particularly.
Yeah.
Other than wow.
Yeah.
So, I
welcome to our new subscriber.
Yeah. One new subscriber.
Did we get one?
Yeah, one. Just one.
Oh, fuck. Really? Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll lose them by this episode. We're talking about them now.
I mean, obviously.
You know who you were.
Matrix.
We know who you were, and we appreciate you.
We know who they were?
Yeah, we do. I mean,
awesome.
Bit. We know that
we can come to their house and mow their lawn.
Oh yeah.
If you comment your address and we
comment your address on YouTube,
we'll find you. We'll find you.
So homelessness is a big issue.
Huge issue. It's real bad.
Huge issue. Really terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they genuinely, most of them want jobs. Some of them want jobs. I don't know. I can't really generalize. Some of them want jobs.
I've been homeless.
Most of them don't want to be homeless.
I didn't want a job, and I was pretty okay.
Yeah, but you're a computer.
Right, that's true.
We're talking about people.
Right, I'm sorry.
And you had other advantages like being
like a tent.
That's right.
Like homeless people without tents are really bad.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad for them.
So my point was we should make a business that's like a company store style business where like we control most of the aspects in providing stuff.
This sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Yeah, we've had this cult thing before.
It's not a cult.
It's
It's not a cult.
It's a business that emulates communism, except we profit off it.
We've done this
never
too.
mind. I guess
we've had
really
this idea. We've done this.
Have we done the idea where it's all homeless people though?
No, we haven't done the idea with all homeless people. So
but
I
if
think
you put them
technically,
if they get into a house though, they aren't homeless anymore, are they?
Right, we fire them immediately.
Fire them immediately, and they can come back, and we'll rehire them. This makes sense.
No, I mean, all right, yeah, fair enough. I guess I'm just trying to do socialism with extra steps.
Yeah.
So legit idea for solving homelessness. Housing homeless people should give whoever's doing that housing a tax break equivalent to rent.
Oh, interesting.
Dude.
You know that those places would be dog shit though.
They would, but like at a certain point there'd be competition for people in your tax break housing units.
Because not only are you like making the equivalent of rent, but in not paying money to the government, you're saving the equivalent of rent. That rent is tax free.
Yes.
So you're actually profiting more.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh fuck, that's ridiculous.
And the amount of money the government would save on like providing services to homeless people would offset the cost. Because really homeless people are tremendously expensive. They use emergency rooms a lot. They require lots of police response because people don't like homeless people around. And they would have homes and they'd be able to get jobs. It would be great for society as a whole if we could solve homelessness. And I think the way to do it is incentivize billionaires to house homeless people and then tax wealth, obviously. So they'd really want those tax breaks.
Yeah. You got to make the taxes a real incentive.
A combination of those would be great.
Yeah.
Because the real problem is that, like many people would be like, well, screw this. I don't need a job. I'd be homeless and then I can be in a house.
Yeah.
Then I don't pay rent.
Yeah.
And it's like universal basic income with less steps.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting.
Yeah, there's like I think there'd be like market forces that would cause some weird shit to happen, and it might be terrible in its results, but it'd be better than the current system because people would have homes.
Yeah.
Which is saying something really negative about the current system.
They might have homes, but they might not be able to pay like heating or electric.
That has to come with.
You say that,
absolutely
but it doesn't.
No.
Yeah,
that's a part of the rules.
Require that for the tax break. Yeah,
absolutely.
All utilities included. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water, electricity, and internet.
Yeah.
And heat.
Heat's a big one.
Yeah.
Heat and cool.
Temperature.
Yeah, cooling and warm
water,
climates,
electricity, internet.
Yeah. And basic like
plumbing and
refrigerator
stuff.
type
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So I listened to a talk with John Cleese.
Okay.
Funny man.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
a funny man. Interesting man.
Used to be.
Yep.
Okay.
And he mentioned an interesting thing that was he was doing like pantomime theater type shit.
Sure.
For a little while, just for the money.
Oh, jeez.
Because there was an 86% income tax.
No.
In England for a while.
Okay.
And doing the theater thing paid him in cash. So it was hugely profitable.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I just want to say, like, we're all complaining about taxes, but boy howdy. Maybe we could complain a little bit more and have slightly higher taxes.
I'm not complaining about taxes.
We have to raise taxes on the wealthy.
I'm fine with
90%
taxes.
of people aren't paying more taxes under any reasonable plan.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like,
10% who can afford it can fucking afford it.
Yeah.
And nobody and the 1% who can really afford it, they're not even going to notice it. It's ridiculous.
Eat the rich.
Eat them.
Yeah.
Barbecue them alive.
well, no.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of the rich, have you guys heard about happening tomorrow? Actually, is we're doing this now. Okay.
The first day of Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? Why is that in the middle
Why
of
is
the
it
month?
the middle of the month?
I saw that today. I'm like, oh, I should bring this up, and then I forgot. God damn it.
What else is happening tomorrow that's not stupid?
Well, I don't know if it's stupid or not. There's a SpaceX launch, the first fully civilian mission into space.
Yeah. Okay.
To do what?
They're gonna.
Yeah.
It's for St. Jude's Hospital.
Oh, they're launching kids with cancer
And-
into space so that they get more radiation.
No, they're not doing
right.
that.
Radiation
They
treatments by launching them into space makes perfect sense.
So there's a lot of things. Okay, let's just believe that. Anyway, it's very interesting. There's 4 civilians.
Okay.
They are going to be the only people on board the rocket, and they are going to be going into space. One of them is a very, very the guy who funded the whole thing. He's an entrepreneur type guy, but he has picked 3 other people to go with him. One is this nurse, doctor, woman,
medical professional,
who deals with at St. Jude's Hospital, deals with kids with cancer, and then she had cancer when she was a kid, and now she helps them.
Okay. Very nice.
One of them is some guy who gave a huge donation to St. Jude's, right?
Okay.
And then there's another doctor of something lady who is also an entrepreneur, but she's like just a person. They all do very good stuff. They're not.
So
they're not bad.
What
people.
does sending these good people into space and risking their life accomplish?
I can answer that. It increases the chance that they die in a space accident tremendously.
It also
does do that. It does do
releases
that.
lots of carbon monoxide into the air and increases global warming.
Right.
Yeah.
So what benefit does society receive in exchange for this tremendous damage that's being done to the environment?
It's highly publicized, so SpaceX gets a huge bump for it.
So publicity.
Publicity.
Mhm.
They also got money from it.
But
they are kind of like showing the hope for the future is what they're trying to put forward.
hope to do what? Send
to
doctors
destroy the
into space so that they can come back?
Look, space travel is very good for the future.
Space travel might be very good.
Any amount of timeline that is going to exist while society doesn't collapse. But still, just we've proven we can send people into space.
Now we're sending
been doing it
unqualified
routinely.
people into space.
We're sending unqualified.
That's a big
how we
step.
land the rocket. Do any of them have the capability of landing the rocket?
The rocket lands itself. It's
so
a
none of
self-landing
them are
rocket.
pilots. If anything goes wrong with the self-landing rocket,
The guy is a
they're
pilot.
screwed.
The guy is a pilot. He's a pilot.
Okay, they're
So I'd
not
like to
completely
point out-
screwed.
He's not an
But
asshole.
This is full circle because
Yeah.
we started with sending unqualified.
Yeah.
things into space.
That makes
And
sense.
that went great. We sent a dog into space.
Yeah, they did not.
Laika
not
Laika
very good at
came
Yeah.
right back.
spelling
Was
rockets.
not a problem. Definitely didn't die in a vacuum of fucking sadness because life is
Look,
a terrifying.
she is a goddamn cosmonaut hero. Okay.
I disagree with that term. I don't think you get to be a hero if you didn't make any of the choices that brought you there.
Yeah. No.
A victim of the Soviet space program is similar to a hero.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exactly what I would expect them to call a hero. But yeah,
Do any of us really make any choices though?
yes, maybe. Depends. It doesn't.
Are
Yes.
chairs real?
They are not.
Why the fuck not?
Okay. What's a chair?
Chair's the thing I sit on.
Okay.
Is anything you sit on a chair?
Yeah, goddamn right it is.
Okay. How much do I remove before it is not a chair?
I don't know, as much as is structurally required for me to sit on
Okay.
without physical harm.
What about somebody that's bigger than you? Does that not count? It's just you.
I don't care. Chair is subjective.
Okay. So subjective things are real. How?
I perceive, therefore it is.
So this pervading sense of ennui is real?
I don't know what ennui is, but I do pee a lot, so. Do I pee on the chair?
No. Is a toilet a chair?
Yeah, I sit on it.
Is a stool a chair?
Yeah,
Is a table a chair?
if I'm sitting on it.
Yeah. See, this is. I'm thinking.
Everything is a
Perhaps
chair.
Andreas is the wrong person to have
Everything's
an
a chair. If I
ontological
sit on my
discussion
house,
with.
it's a chair.
So I specifically have
floor.
had this conversation before in a philosophy class.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
How'd that go?
And you won.
but the teacher eventually gave up talking to me.
Yeah.
And just continued teaching the lesson as if I wasn't there, which was pretty nice. I appreciate that. Fantastic class. Just insist that whatever I say is a chair. Yeah, if you want to call it a chair, fine. It's a fucking chair.
Well, then it's a distinction without meaning.
Yeah.
Or a
All
definition of a
distinctions have limited meaning. Everything is interpretable once you break
Well,
it down.
distinguish between solids and liquids. There's a pretty bright line distinction.
There's
Except
really
for
not.
non-Newtonian fluids.
Yeah, there's really not. There's less of a distinction than you'd like.
Yeah, glass being a fluid is fucking annoying.
That's not
There's
true.
a pretty.
It's not
There's
true,
a
but
Anybody who
huge
tells you that is
gray.
a liar.
That is not true. But yes,
That is
there is a huge gray area between solid and liquid.
Not that huge a gray area.
Hold on, there's a huge gray area. Like I was down for
non-Newtonian
technically no,
fluids
but
are
like a
still
huge area.
Like non-Newtonian fluids are still liquids. They just sometimes act like solids.
Yeah,
That's not a
No, but-
solid.
No, but like,
what is a solid?
What's the difference between a solid and a liquid?
It's just closeness of bits.
Yeah.
That's how close the bits are.
And there's a
together.
huge range of closeness to bits.
All bits are different closenesses.
That's right.
Look, there's
That's
different
a shirt.
energy states. That's just the way it is. It's a fact that you can define somehow. I'm not a physicist. I don't know how, but there's a way to do it.
Nah, you
Nope.
can't do that.
No.
Yeah,
You might be able to. I don't know.
There's
No,
a
no.
distinction between solids, liquids, and gases.
No,
And
there's
plasmas and other things.
it's just human-made classification. The actual distinction doesn't exist.
The distinction
Wait.
definitely exists because superheated liquids exist.
Yeah, that's a human classification.
Well,
No, it
All
really
right, let's
is.
get back to the chairs. The chairs are so much
chairs
easier,
are more ambiguous because chair is a concept that we've created.
Yeah.
which is why it's
Which
flexible.
doesn't have like a physical reality. You can't isolate a chair. You can isolate liquids, solids, and gases. So the point is, some things are issues of language, and some things are issues of reality, and distinguishing between the two is very difficult.
I think they're all issues of language, and that they're that none of the things matter. Like one of the skipping all the other nonsense. Usually, it gets down to chair made of simples, tiny bits of matter. Those are real things, and then the chair is like a composite object, which can be made of any. There's just words that we apply to it. But I disagree.
Yeah, a chair's clearly a seat.
No.
And not
No.
made out of tiny things.
The
Come
tiny.
on,
I don't
Jesus.
think that there are separate tiny things. I think there's only everything. And
Oh, you think the interconnectedness of all things precludes the existence of any individual thing?
right. And so everything sometimes chairs.
Everything is sometimes chairs.
So
Part of
let
the
me-
everything is sometimes
well,
chairs.
It depends what the electron. Where there's one electron, right?
No.
And it depends if
that's
it's in
just
the
a
form
theory.
of a chair
That's
or
just
not.
a hypothesis. That's an idea. That's just an idea.
It's a joke.
It's not real. It's not real.
This is a humor podcast.
It
Thank you
is.
for
Are
watching
it
and
is.
listening.
influence chairs?
Well, I do know one thing for certain that is probably wrong somehow. The chairs we're sitting in aren't real.
I'm
Aren't
sitting
they?
in a real chair. I don't know about fucking you.
Yeah.
No. Look at this. The ones we're,
There's definitely a chair under me.
Yeah, 100%.
but this is
I'm
one isn't.
sitting.
But that couch isn't real. Are you on a couch or a chair?
Does it
What's the
matter? Is a
difference?
couch not a chair?
Couch is just a wide chair.
I don't
Couch
know why.
is wide chair.
I don't know why I say
Is the
anything to you
ocean a
guys.
chair?
Yes.
Me neither. I'm an impossible person.
Okay.
Um,
Let's move
Is
on.
the moon a chair?
No. Let's
if
move.
you sit on it, it is.
No. I think someone has to have sat on it for it to be a chair.
Look.
Otherwise, it's just a moon.
I'm sure one of the
You
astronauts
can't
has sat
sit on it. It's not a chair.
One of the
I don't-
astronauts had to sit on it.
I don't know
Is
if
the
that's.
sun a chair?
No.
No.
You can't sit on
Can't
the
sit
sun.
on it.
Can't sit on the sun. Not a chair. What if you had a giant indestructible metal body,
Ooh.
That might be a giant robot and be super thrilled.
but you might be able to
Only
sit
if you
on the
could
sun?
move.
Then
I'm
could sit
not,
on the
so
sun
I
and the sun would
can't.
be a chair.
Sun's a chair.
Only if
Sun's a chair.
you have that metal body, though.
Is the sun a chair? Is the title for I think this podcast.
yeah, that's good. And the answer, if anyone has clicked on that, is yes.
No, it's no.
It's yes.
It's
You
no, because
argued
metal
it?
bodies don't exist yet.
But the fact that they might exist
might
means
exist.
it could be a chair. Therefore, it is
Could be a chair. Is a
No,
chair.
no. You can't have hypothetical science that proves something's philosophically a chair. That's
no,
bullshit.
you absolutely can. You just said theoretically the moon is a chair because somebody could sit on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Therefore, if somebody could sit on the sun, we
Is
can
a chair.
conceive of
Can't.
somebody who could sit on the sun.
It's a chair.
Therefore, somebody could sit on the sun. Therefore, the sun is a chair.
This logically follows.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It does.
That's
Sun's
how
a chair.
logic
I'm
works.
on board. All right. Fair. Nope. I gotta follow the rules of the game that I laid out. I laid out the rules. You're following them.
one
And
last-
That's a chair.
One hopefully last question. What's sitting on something?
Oh, ass. Both cheeks touching it.
Both
and supports the majority of the body weight,
is
not just leaning against the wall.
What if you're in 0G?
Do chairs exist without gravity? Ooh.
I think it has to do then with the position.
The position?
Yeah.
So you have to be a human body. Can cats sit in chairs?
Not really. They could sit on chairs, but they don't sit in chairs.
Are they chairs if cats sit in them though? Do chairs for cats exist?
Not that I've seen. I've seen hammocks for cats.
Yeah,
they can sit in the hammock.
We have one of those. I have a cat hammock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is a hammock a chair?
I don't think so. I think it's a bed usually.
I mean, I've sat on hammocks, though. They're definitely chair-like.
A hammock is not sittable. A bed. A hammock is a hammock. Come on, let's not get crazy.
So I think not everything that you sit in is a chair, but every chair is something you sit in.
But now we've lost the definition of what a chair is.
Yeah.
No, a chair is something you sit on or in.
So it's not possible for there to be a chair that you cannot sit in.
So things can be more than a chair while including a chair.
But dollhouse chairs aren't chairs.
Not if they can't support your weight.
What if they support a tiny, tiny tardigrade?
Well, I haven't seen a tardigrade sit yet.
Oh, I have.
And when you can point out their ass to me.
Oh, they have a very clear and well-defined ass. Tardigrade
really?
Ass is, yes, very clear.
I think I've changed the idea for the title. A clear and well-defined ass is a great title.
I think that's the subtitle in the thumbnail.
Yeah,
a clear and well-defined
That's
ass.
what we'll put, in the thumbnail. A clear and well-defined ass, and then in the title, which of course everyone watching this already knows, is the sun a chair?
Yeah.
Could somebody type all that in the chat so we can remember it till the end of the show?
I rewatched through a bunch of it to make sure I forget the title. I'm on it.
That's way more work than
I know.
Good job.
It's crazy.
God.
Now I'm editing 2 things with you guys because I'm with the D&D.
Yeah, mostly the D&D is you just bleeping out my expletives.
No, I don't do that. No way.
It's a joke. It was
no way. Leave those in. Those are
bleep out everything else. D&D is just
all the bullshit,
all
garbage content.
D&D. I should make a supercut of you just swearing in D&D because I'm pretty sure it's just you.
I'm pretty sure
I'm the podcast. I am the bad boy of our family.
It's true.
It's pretty cool.
Is it?
Cool.
How does it feel?
Pretty bad.
Going renegade, having a job,
craziness,
working 9 to 5.
Yeah, it is. Every once in a while, I have the realization that I'm like the only one with like a regular job.
Yeah, in the whole in the whole family. That's crazy.
And I'm like, it's weird how I feel like that on paper looks like an accomplishment, but just feels like I fucked myself somehow.
We told you jobs were for losers.
We said it over and over.
But you guys were playing a prank on me. Turns out it sucks.
I mean, we're proud of you and everything, but
yeah, it's real amazing.
Just not as much as we would be if you were better.
Yeah.
No, we're totally proud of you. But you'd be around more if you didn't have a job.
Yeah.
Let's hang out.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty square now.
No, we're not doing that. That's not.
It's from the.
I'm sorry, everyone. I apologize.
Can we bleep that out?
That won't happen again. We'll talk to him.
Yeah, just fuzz my hands over when I did it and censor it right now. So I want to pitch another idea I had, which I didn't write down. So
please.
Hell yeah.
My idea is to start making things that are not medicine, but we claim our medicine for like animals.
We make our own horse paste,
basically, and then have people spread rumors that it's good for something else.
Yeah, okay. Our homeopathic horse paste
Yeah, exactly.
Cures cancer. Easy peasy.
You could just get like candy rejects. You know,
Oh, yeah, reject candy would be great.
Like it tastes off, right?
Yeah.
A little medicine-y,
God,
a
do
little
they have a lot of
chemically.
candy rejects?
There's got to be some.
I don't think so.
I do prefer the idea of homeopathic horse paste cures cancer, but reject candy cures cancer would be a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I really like the. I really love horse paste. Oh my God.
It's that apple flavoring. It's so delicious.
The fact that it's apple flavored. It's just so bonkers to me.
Even better, a new idea that we should get somebody out there should get on right now is just a apple flavored paste candy called horse paste.
Oh, so good.
Fuck, it's just applesauce. It's just special marketing on applesauce. You get a toothpaste tube, you fill it full of applesauce, you put it in the fucking refrigerated section, or you pasteurize the shit out of it. Who cares?
Yeah. This is a good idea.
Fuck, that's good.
Maybe add a thickener and some coloring.
Thickener and like a coloring to make it like
green or something.
Yeah, more gray.
Brown.
Gray brown.
Like apple colored.
No.
Like applesauce isn't apple colored.
No, it's like white dish yellow.
Yeah.
That's true. I think adding green to applesauce would make it look like sickly medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like candy. Yeah, I'm on board for this idea. I would buy some, and tons of people would buy it for other people as a joke. It would sell so well.
God.
If only we had the capability to manufacture anything.
Somebody get on this. Horse paste.
It's pretty easy. So I'm gonna say, guys, it's remarkably easy to manufacture shit.
Well, why don't you
You go to a company that's already doing it, and you're like, yo, I want to buy this. Quote me that with this graphic on it.
Mm.
You're probably right. Then you keep getting calls from salespeople for the next 6 months, so it's like hard to not do it.
No, those salespeople only call individuals. They don't give a shit about companies for the most part.
I bought some industrial stuff, and like now I get like manufacturing, like emails from like all over the planet, like nonstop in my email. Just like, hey, do you want to buy this weird LCD screen that's like shaped like this? Hey, do you want, like, over and over and over again? Some big mistake.
That's fair. All right. Some places are shittier than others. That's true. Yeah. Anyhow, we should reach out to an applesauce company.
We should.
Yeah.
Horses love it. You will too.
God. Oh my God.
Especially if you label it not for human consumption. Perfection.
We don't even have to go through the FDA. We're explicitly saying, fuck you, it's not for people.
Don't eat this.
Not for human consumption. Then star underneath. Also not for horses.
Also has not been proven to cure any diseases.
All right, we should start an LLC right now called Ivermectin.
It's just apples, Macintosh apples.
It's a Macintosh apple.
So, and then you put that in like small letters at the bottom, so everyone just assumes that they don't know how to spell ivermectin.
Ooh, getting none of that misspelling stuff. Yeah.
God, guys, I've eaten like 6 tubes of it. 1, it's delicious, and 2, I haven't pooped at all. Actually, I guess the fiber would probably help.
They will still die from COVID, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but that's going to happen either way.
If you're eating a tube of applesauce, yeah, you're fucked.
Go get vaccinated, idiots.
Or go to a real doctor.
Yeah,
I don't know who's going to hear that. Our audience is all geniuses, but
our audience,
your idiot friends to go get vaccinated.
Jesus, yeah. Fuck, I had to think. Oh yeah, Joe Rogan.
Oh,
yay! Fuck that guy.
Yay!
I have Alex Jones 10 years ago.
Yeah. It's a great description. Joe Rogan, I had no interest in. I think he's a douche.
I've watched a bunch of his stuff. It's hilarious.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. But not in a good way. I've watched a lot of Alex Jones too, you know?
He's now being recommended to me by Google a lot because I have Googled him more in the last like 2 weeks than I have ever before. Because I keep checking in to see if he's dead.
Yeah.
No, because he got COVID, right?
Because he got COVID, and I was really kind of hoping because he did all the crazy shit. He took ivermectin.
He
and,
took
like,
a
fucking.
Yeah, he didn't take horse pace though. He convinced his like high-priced personal doctor to give him actual ivermectin for humans, which is a lot less harmful than taking horse pace.
Yeah, yeah.
That
you go
is
blind
true.
way less, I've heard.
You take
How do they-
you get the appropriate dose for a human, not a 3,000-pound horse.
Jesus. My God. Anyhow, my point is, I don't really know what my point is. Fuck Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, we're on board for that.
I think
You
we
know,
all are.
like I fully agree with his opinions on fake martial artists. I think that's hilarious to watch real martial artists knock them unconscious.
Oh, sure. He
That-
has
that I
a lot
think
of
we all know,
opinions.
right?
He has a
That-
lot of
that
opinions that are
one-
correct. You know, a broken clock, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's right about
yeah.
fake martial artists and possibly something about like other things. I don't know.
I'm sure. You know, a lot of everyone's got opinions, and some of those opinions, by default,
Yeah.
have to be similarly aligned to someone else's
Look,
opinion.
It's way
no one
harder to be wrong about everything. That's,
Oh no, that's
a,
amazing.
yeah.
I mean, I think the only person who's ever done that is Alex Jones.
No, he's very right about a lot of things. Actually,
Yeah, he's got big red blood,
no, not that, not that,
and
not
he's
that, not that.
coming.
Well, you want to know the most surprising thing that Alex Jones is right about? On it, not exactly, but like one tiny small sliver of the whole making the frogs gay from the chemicals in
yeah.
the water. Like that's a
There
thing.
was chemicals in
There
the
was
water that
chemical in
made
the
the
water.
There was
frogs
chemicals in the water that made the frogs
hermaphroditic.
yeah, and and they actually, the company that was putting the chemicals in fired the guy and then leaked the stuff about it to people like Alex Jones to cover it up and make it into a conspiracy nonsense.
Oh, if we can get Alex Jones to bitch about our violations of the law, people will think it never happened. That's devious
Yeah.
and a conspiracy theory that we can't prove isn't true. Good job.
Fuck. Fuck. This has been a Thunk Tank special.
Yeah.
Hope you like being confused and scared about what you think is true.
We do.
Oh God, I love being confused and scared. That's my favorite.
It is.
That's
It's
my
pretty
favorite
good.
place
It's pretty
to be.
good. When you're like, oh my God,
confused.
am I gonna die? What is happening?
Gives you such a rush when you're about,
It does.
when you're unsure if you're gonna die. Have you ever laid awake in your bed at night?
Yes.
I know you have.
Okay.
God damn it. And like you hear a creak
Mm.
and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta, because this happened to me last night. I'm laying there and I hear a creak and I'm like, that could have been a foot on a board.
Yep. Yep.
And like I'm now like, don't just be quiet and listen.
Because it could be there. But don't
And then
move.
like I
They'll know
start
where you
going
are.
back to sleep
Don't move. They'll
and
know
I'm
where you
like-
are.
and I'm like, how the fuck am I like? I'm pretty sure someone's gonna. I'm like, not sure, but someone might be there and might be like want to kill me or whatever. I just heard a noise, and my body's still like, yeah, but you're probably wrong, and I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like, fuck.
So I don't do
you-
that. I can't do that.
You have to get up and check.
I get up. I like, at least enough to go, yep, that's just, a towel
Just
over
bullshit.
there on the door, and then I boop. Yep, I don't screw around with that.
Oh yeah. That's
I've had
probably-
people in my room while I'm sleeping.
that
They
ruins it.
stole
for you.
money from me.
Yeah.
Probably the best way that could have ended.
I chased them down a hallway, and they jumped on a roof.
Oh man,
That sounds like a freaking
So-
movie.
I just want to say right now, like that's awful, and I'm so sorry it happened.
Mm-mm.
But boy, howdy, did you fuck up your action sequence? Like,
I wasn't chasing some nutter on a roof I've never seen.
No.
They
No,
only
you-
had some money. He could have a knife.
Sure.
I didn't have a knife.
oh, I'm not suggesting that it's the wrong move or like
You
you
made
didn't
the-
make the right decision. I'm just saying that this is your moment.
Yeah, this is your moment to engage in a rooftop chase like a James Bond movie.
If we were in the United States of America, absolutely, I would have done that. But we were in a
Oh.
foreign country where the cops didn't even always play nice, and I was like, fuck this.
So what I'd say is That's always how it goes in the James Bond movie.
Mm.
James Bond isn't in England and someone breaks into his room and tries to kill him.
That
No,
happened
he's
one
in.
of those movies, though.
What?
One of those movies, he was in England and somebody broke into his apartment and tried to kill him. I remember that movie. It was one of the
God
earlier
damn it.
ones that were more realistic.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes people just break into your house and try to kill you. It just happens.
Why would
Welcome
they
to
just
the world.
poison him?
Don't you love being confused and
cinematic.
afraid? That's what we're asking. So anybody
But the
could
point is, your James Bond rooftop chase should have happened, and it
Yeah.
didn't. And you
Yep.
missed your call to glory, and now you're stuck never having chased a criminal across a rooftop in a foreign country.
Wow.
What do you think the most like action-packed job is? Like, there's not a lot. You know, cops mostly paperwork. Like being a soldier is mostly walking around in hot, shitty places. Being a fucking spy is mostly
Sitting in
literally
bars and
nothing.
talking to idiots.
Yeah, it's literally nothing until suddenly you've been murdered.
It's after you get out of the military, you join gun for hire kind of things, protecting like Yakuza or something like that.
Well,
interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
Yakuza don't do that much violence these days. You want the action. You want the real action. I think you need to become like an orderly at a mental health clinic for
Ooh.
like violent mental problems.
You know,
Because that would be action, or prison security.
ooh. So I'm gonna go off of prison security and say that I feel like it's not really in the spirit of things to have it be like you're initiating it. But I think you're right. Prison security.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
Well, like, you know, just like how like I wouldn't say joining a gang, like a street gang. I feel like that doesn't count. It's outside of the spirit of it because like half the time you're starting the shit.
You're looking for like a Batman kind of experience.
It's not really a Batman experience.
You want to stop
You want
the
to be the
guys that are
hero
doing it.
though, in the action movie.
Not even that. Just like yes, but you know, like I'm not really bringing the morality into it. I'm more like, where do you see where do you have people constantly trying to kill you, and you have to run over here and drive a speedboat away, and then you have to do a thing.
He's just
Like,
looking
that
for a
doesn't-
job right now. So if you know, of
Yeah, it's
anything-
rough for me right now.
If you know of anything like that, he can.
Yeah, $10 an hour. Boy, howdy, I'll get shot at. I won't.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually,
Don't.
did you know on average a mercenary makes like $500 a day?
That is not
That
bad.
sounds good, but it's not.
It's not. It's not that great. Like it's good, but it's not great. Not for like my liars on the line.
What about
Yeah.
They
dental?
work. I think they work 2 months
And
on,
medical.
1 month off.
I think it's different depending on which mercenary company you sign up with.
The one that came up on Google when I looked this up.
Yeah. He is looking for a job, by the way. Again, yes. If anybody has any openings,
Yeah. I'm qualified for weird shit, but nothing normal.
nothing normal.
Fully qualified for weird shit. Yeah.
Did you guys,
I'm sorry, I don't remember what my point was.
It's okay. Did you guys learn anything
Point was
today?
action.
No, God, no.
Learning
No.
things.
No, fuck no, I didn't learn anything. Jesus.
I'll tell you what.
I don't even know what a
learned-
chair is anymore.
I learned something really special. That it's the sun may be a chair.
Ooh.
I didn't even know.
Ooh, yeah. I have learned I've learned that mercenaries get paid really poorly.
Wow. Yeah.
Remarkably poorly. I think it goes up the more specialized you are, but just like dude with gun who will
Oh.
travel.
I'm
Have
a
gun will
dude.
travel.
You could do that. I could buy a gun.
Well,
That's so-
the ex-military.
that's a little bit-
I feel like
oh.
there's got to be
Oh.
some sort of like.
You got $250,000 worth of military training and get $500 a day. Fuck that shit.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying there's qualifications. I'm sure.
Hmm.
I learned that if you sit on a sandwich, it becomes a chair, and I'm curious if it's still a sandwich. And I guess it's still a sandwich if you're willing to eat it.
I theorize that there is no matter in the universe that is not technically a sandwich.
Wow. Yeah.
No, single atoms.
Technically a sandwich.
No.
Yeah. No.
They're just quarks sandwiched together.
yeah.
Oh fuck, fucking quantum people. Jesus.
Yeah, and if
Oh, I
it's
wanna
just a
study little
single,
things that are tiny.
if it's just a single quark, it's popping in and out of existence all the time. It's sandwiching itself.
Yeah, through the fourth dimension.
Yeah, or even the 11th.
Quarks are just fourth dimensional sandwiches.
What's the eighth dimension?
What do you mean?
No, Buckaroo Banzai went there.
He did.
The eighth dimension is one that lets you go through mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a cool dimension. God, that
was
movie
the entire...
was so...
Stop, right?
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah, you guys got it.
God, I loved it. I love those movies that are like, we're going to introduce you to a cast like you already know them. And then they're like, here's an established thing. Welcome to trying to accept that. And
welcome to episode 4.
Fuck.
Okay. We gotta wrap it up here.
We gotta wrap it up.
We've got we had a good conversation. We lost track of time. That's okay. That's good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I guess we'll be here next time.
We thought of a title.
It's been a good content.
We learned things. Yeah, we did a good thunk.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for listening to Thunk Tank. This has been an audio podcast that technically has visual cues. That's real rough when you're driving, isn't it?
Yeah. If you are though watching this with the visual cues, like some kind of maniac, hit the subscribe button. Leave us a horrible. We know what kind of comments you leave. Just
if you subscribe to us on YouTube, we might call you out in person next week.
Yeah. Seriously. Also, like that one guy. Thank you, but also we're coming for you.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have rolled the closing credits. There we go. I was feeling like I was talking over them, but they weren't rolling. It was super weird.
Yeah,
like deja vu.
Thanks, Fireballs.